Great morning. Let's pull a couple of cards again. We're going to do another day of the Wild Kuan Yin and the Kuan Yin Oracle. So let's just see what we have today. What is the pointing of the day going to be? Okay, so here we have the first one, Nectar of the Lotus. Nectar of the Lotus. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls. When you are full, well, and vital, you are able to nourish others. You are guided to receive your fill now for your own benefit and the benefit of all. Okay. So, if you, one thing that happens when you finally begin to have that heart area open, the spiritual heart, if your total focus is within the heart area, the spiritual heart area, once that begins to open, you have this divine bliss that comes up. And you just see everything as beautiful, okay? Now here in my own journey, at that time when it first opened, the heart area, I was a devotee of Krishna devotee. And so that's when you develop the God realization, that whatever the projection of God that one has, everything will be part and parcel of that. So everybody that I saw would be Krishna incarnated. Animals, you would see Krishna, in their heart center. You would just, everything would be Krishna. Or if you are, Christian following Christ, that's your main focus, everything would be part and parcel of Jesus, okay? So whatever it is that you are following, your God light, when that opens up, again, that bliss starts to happen and one is feeling this connection of unity with everything in the planet. And again, it's a very blissful state to be in. Okay? So let's go on for the second, Sister of Shambhala. Put your faith in the light and believe that good things can and will happen. We do not need to deny darkness, but nor do we need to place our minds there. There are lighter dwelling places into which our minds can settle. Trust the spring that follows the winter. Okay. So you don't deny that there's darkness, there's shadow. We know that there's shadow out there. We encounter it on a daily basis. But it's not where your focus needs to be. People want to say they need to fight it, they need to this, they need to that. You need to, better to have your mind placed in the higher things, okay? In the higher vibrations, continuing in light. Okay, we see the shadow, we see the darkness, we know it's there, okay, whatever. The universe is going to take care of that, okay? That's why we have karma in place, And in the law of one, you're going to, either you are out for community and to serve the Godhead, or you're out to serve self, ego, okay? Those that are on the path to serving self and ego, are going to continue on that path till eventually they get absorbed, is what happens in the end. That darkness gets absorbed into a void, okay? That's what happens with it eventually. But, that's not something that you have to concern yourself with, because that is handled by the divine is, okay, when you have that polarization. So it's best for you to think on the higher things and to stay open to these blessings that will come along the way. You know, even in our most difficult times, there are blessings that will come. So be open to that. Continue to seek the light, stay in the truth, and the darkness is going to wind up, you see that it winds up biting its own tail, okay? So again, it's not something that we need to go out. If you want to go out and have this big battle, then what are you doing? Your focus is where? Okay? So by wanting to battle this stuff, the dark and all of that, you just wind up losing your energy and feeding it. These negative things and negative energies feed on the negativity. So the more that you can be in the negativity, the more it feeds off of it, okay? That's what happens when one gets these little nasty entities and stuff. They want to feed on what? Anger, jealousy, whatever it is, they feed on that. And the more that they can get one to focus on those types of things and engaging in those activities, the more it gets fed, okay? So, dealing with those things, you starve it out. You starve it out. You don't give them anything to feed on, okay? You stay away from that darkness. You don't open those doors. If you don't open those doors to it, you're fine. But you open the doors and you may have to deal with some nasty little entity type thing for a time. So just don't open the doors to those. Stay in the light. Stay looking for the good things. Again, gratitude goes a long way on the path. And surrender, okay? And trusting that the universe has got things, under control if we get ourselves out of the way. It's ego that throws a wrench in things time and time and time again. And if it would just get out of the way and let the universal divine is handle it, they would be much, much better off. So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light, and we'll see you online.